Guys, what's up? Okay, so I decided to make this video today because a lot of times a lot of people ask this really pertinent question, which is, does God really exist? And I have been thinking about it a lot of the times. I do believe in God, and I know a lot of my friends, they don't believe in God, or they might be upset with God, or there's all sorts of different situations. People are different and so forth, and one of the things that I actually ask myself a lot of the times is, am I crazy to believe in God? A lot of the times, as I say, God, for a lot of people that don't believe in God, they don't see God, and they don't see, some sort of miraculous hand working in the process of things, and they believe that they are alone in life and so forth. And I mean, it's understandable to many people to not believe in God, because, as I say, it's not something that we could necessarily prove per se. A lot of the times you could say that even the feeling that you feel inside could be a hormonal change, a mental change, etc. And so I decided I'd make a video today to discuss this a little bit. I don't want to go into religion per se. I'm not going to tell you my religion and that religion, etc. I just want to talk a little bit about something that I actually saw on another YouTube channel. I can't remember the guy's name. It's a really old footage of someone explaining 4 dimensions. So today I want to talk a little bit about dimensions. And what's interesting is that we live in a 3D world. We live in a 3D environment. And what I mean by 3D environment is that we have width, we have height, and we have depth. All right, so we have depth, and so we see things in that 3D environment. And the example that I actually saw, this guy, he was explaining that because we see things in the 3D environment, it's going to be very hard, obviously, to see the 4th dimensional environment. And what he meant is that if you were to take away one level, one dimension, so for example, we are in the three dimension world, but let's say that we were in the 2-dimensional world. Chances are that everything would, instead of it being 3D, let's assume that everything was flat. So the fact that this is a person and this person is flat, and this is a person and this person is flat, they can see each other, but they don't have any height. So don't consider the fact that there's a height. Let's assume that there's no height. So all these people are basically flat. And so when a 3-dimensional object, which let's say this hand is 3-dimensional, circular, sort of circular, is above this person who is flat, this person is not aware that there is a 3-dimensional figure, unless this 3-dimensional figure is at the same level as the person. And that's kind of the same way it is, I believe, when it comes to God. Because, a lot of the times they say that God exists all around us. But yet you'll say, well, when we look around, there's no apparent proof that there is God. But this is an example that I could say reflects on the theory of God when you think about it. Because if God is in a 4th dimension or a 5th dimension, maybe even a 5th or 6th dimension, we may be at this flat level and God might be all around, but because God is not on our plane, we can't see God. And so I find that was quite interesting. It gives you that measure of hope sometimes, that even though life may be tough, you may think that there is no one around, that there could be someone around. And so guys, I'd like to hear what you have to say concerning that theory, because obviously I'm using the term theory to you guys, and that's particularly because I don't want to offend anyone who doesn't believe in God. But I thought it was a very interesting theory, so I'd like to hear what you guys think about that theory. The fact that there could be a 4th dimension around there that we simply cannot see because we are on a different plane. And when you think of space and you think of time, that's similarly how it's how we relate to time, etc. Time is a 4th dimension. The only way we could have done it was to build a watch to be able to track time, but at some point in time we weren't aware that time was there. And so that's an interesting thing I was thinking about in terms of how God can exist. So guys, please subscribe to my channel. Please comment. I'd like to know what you guys say, and maybe from that comment I'll be able to answer, or maybe I'll be able to bring in your comments and cause another discussion in another video as well too. So guys, please subscribe. Please make sure to click on that little alarm icon, because that alarm icon allows you to be alerted when I post a new video. I hope that this has been interesting. You think about it, you know, a lot of the times my YouTube videos are that point of it's really to think about these things, because, you know, sometimes we go through life and we take so many things for granted, and maybe we shouldn't be taking, you know, these thoughts for granted. So guys, thanks again. See you guys later. Bye bye.